They found his car deep inside Aarey Colony, but the CCTV cameras show something impossible. He never entered the forest. Rohit worked night shifts in Andheri. Every night he drove the same road, cutting through Aarey Colony to reach Goregaon faster. People warned him about that road. After 11 p.m., "Don't stop the car in Aarey," Rohit always laughed. Ghost stories were for people who scared easily, and Rohit wasn't one of them. One night, around 12:47 a.m., his car suddenly died, right beside an old abandoned dairy shed. The engine didn't stall, it just stopped, as if something had turned it off. No street lights, no network, only trees. Tall, silent trees that swallowed the road, and that strange forest silence, the kind where even insects stop. Rohit stepped out of the car. The moment his feet touched the ground, the silence deepened, as if the forest had noticed him. That's when he felt it. The air wasn't cold, it wasn't warm, it was heavy, thick, like walking through invisible water. He suddenly had the strange feeling that the forest was breathing, very slowly.
What was that?
All around him.
It's getting closer.
Then he heard it. Footsteps, slow, wet, dragging across the ground. Step, drag, step, drag. Rohit turned. Nothing. Just trees. But the sound didn't stop. It moved behind him, then to his left, then somewhere in front, circling him, not from one direction, from everywhere. Then something else happened. The leaves stopped moving. The wind stopped. Even the distant highway noise vanished. The entire forest felt paused, waiting. Then his phone screen suddenly lit up in his hand. No signal, no internet, yet a notification appeared. "Welcome back." Rohit frowned. His heart skipped. He had never been here this late before. Right? His fingers trembled as he opened the camera app. He turned on the flash, the screen lit up the darkness, and that's when he saw it. Through the phone screen, a man was standing behind him. Tall, too tall, completely still. His body looked wrong, like it wasn't fully solid, and his face blurred, like a smudge across reality. Rohit spun around. Nothing. Only trees. Only darkness. His breathing became sharp. He slowly lifted the phone again and looked at the screen. The figure was still there, but now it was closer. Then Rohit heard something behind him, breathing, not his own, slow, heavy, right behind his neck. His body froze. Very slowly. He raised the phone again, not to take a picture, just to see behind him. The screen lit up the darkness, and the figure was now standing so close, its shoulder was almost touching his. But that wasn't the worst part. On the phone screen, the figure's head tilted slightly, as if it was looking directly at the camera, and then the phone vibrated again. Another notification appeared. "You finally noticed." Rohit didn't turn around. He ran. Rohit jumped into his car and slammed the door, locked it. His hands shook on the steering wheel. The forest outside looked darker now, too dark, as if the trees had moved closer. Then the engine suddenly started, by itself. Rohit froze. The headlights flickered, once, twice, 3 times. And in that flickering light, he saw them. Dozens of silhouettes between the trees, standing, not walking, not moving, just watching. Some were tall, some looked bent, some looked too thin, and some were standing far too close to the road. One of them slowly raised its hand and placed it against the windshield. The headlights went out. The forest became black again. The next morning, police found Rohit's car parked neatly on the side of the road, doors locked, engine off, no damage, no signs of struggle. But Rohit was gone. Police checked the CCTV cameras at the entry road to Aarey Colony, and that's when things stopped making sense. Rohit's car never entered the forest. Not that night, not ever. The road on camera stays empty, no headlights, no vehicle, nothing. Yet somehow, his car was found deep inside the forest. A week later, investigators reviewed the footage again, frame by frame, looking for anything unusual, and then they saw it. At 12:47 a.m., something crossed the road. Not a car, just a faint blur, for exactly 3 seconds. They enhanced the footage. The blur slowly gained shape. A man, walking slowly, dragging his feet, heading toward the forest. When they zoomed in further, the control room fell silent. Because the face was clear. It was Rohit. But the timestamp on that footage was recorded 2 hours before his shift even ended. The investigators tried to explain it as a glitch, a camera error, anything. Until one officer noticed something else. Rohit wasn't walking into the forest. He was walking out of it. And when they enhanced the footage one last time, they realized something else. Behind Rohit, in the darkness of the trees, dozens of figures were standing, watching him leave. None of them had faces. And the moment Rohit stepped onto the road, every single one of them took one step forward. The footage ends there because the next frame is when Rohit's car appears on the road, driving toward the city. And whoever was behind the wheel never looked at the camera. Locals say something strange about Aarey Colony. They say the forest doesn't chase people, it doesn't attack, it simply lets one of them walk out. And sometimes, that person is not the same one who entered.